need to tell you the story behind these consoles, because technically I didn't buy a Switch 2. My husband surprised me with it. Just because I wanted to play Pokopia so badly, and I was honestly getting something that I didn't get since I was in high school, that it's not wanting to game anymore. And that as a streamer is a problem. Hi guys, welcome back to GlowXPlay. I know that this format is a little unusual because we do live streams, but I decided why not start on YouTube as well. But if you're new here, I'm cozy, chaotic. I'm just a gamer. I just like to play video games. That's all. And lately I've been obsessed on collecting handhelds without meaning collecting. I didn't mean to collect. It started to build up. So today is not a review of is the Switch 2 worth it? It's more like what happens when someone just gifted to you the handheld or the console that you really wanted but you didn't need. So as I mentioned, I'm a streamer, really small, but I have another streamer friends that they are with more followers than me. Bigger communities, I'll say. So of course I watch their streams because support each other, community, and all of them were playing Pokopia. All of them. When I mean all of them, is like all of them. Not every single one of them was with another game. All of it was Pokopia for a couple of weeks. And I was getting really bad FOMO, really bad. At the point that I was like, I think I don't want to game anymore. All of my games are boring, all of them are farming, I'm done. Of course I was mentioning this to my husband as well, so he was like, but you like gaming. And I know, that's why it feels heartbreaking for me. Like I was in a point that I wasn't sure what my personality was all about. I was like,
so I'm not a gamer anymore?
Am I changing hobbies or obsessions? Even though I have so many of them, but like gaming is a big part of that. So it was heartbreaking for me. But again, I have so many consoles. I have a Switch, I have a PC, I have a Steam Deck, I have an iPad. I didn't need a Switch 2 because I was like considering it so freaking hard. But I was like, I really don't need it. I really don't. I'm fine. Just for one game, no, I'm fine. Then one night he had the brilliant idea of going to Target for me to see the Switch 2 in person and play with it to see what I really think about the console itself. And when I went there, since again I have a Switch 1 and a Steam Deck, but neither of them have the OLED screens. So seeing that OLED screen made me feel like, oh my god, this is the best console ever. I've never seen this neat and shiny and bright graphics my whole life. Like I was just in love with it. I was obsessed with that screen. But again, I just couldn't tell myself, hey, this is worth it. I was like, let's wait a week or 2 weeks. If I still want it, I'll get it. But I was obsessed with it. I was talking about it non-stop because I was obsessed. I was mind blown. As I mentioned, my Steam Deck is not the OLED version, it's the LCD version. So I've been gaming in a really good device. The Steam Deck is really good with graphics and all of it, and performance is really good. But when I played on that Switch 2, I was like,
this is what I've been missing. This is the Switch that I needed to get back into gaming.
It's not just all the screen, it was the color, the brightness, the experience itself just changed for me. It actually made feel that the possible upgrade was worth it. Upgrade. Without mentioning that it has exclusive titles like Pokopia and other Nintendo Switch games that are gonna come just for this console. So I kept comparing everything in my head. Switch 1 for cozy nostalgia type of games, Steam Deck is for a more chaotic, more performance-heavy games. I'm pretty sure that that's not the concept that I'm trying to explain, but heavy games. Because in my Switch 1, for example, Little Nightmares, it takes a while to load. And sorry if you hear something in the background, my husband is making lunch. My PC that I also got this year is for streaming, basically. Being able to do multi-stream and also heavy games. And finally the Switch 2, that was more of a surprise, getting again into a hobby that I really enjoy type of surprise. And I think that that's the thing about the Switch 2, it's not replacing anything, it's just adding something to my stack of consoles. I also think that in my personal experience, it wasn't just getting another console, it was a gift. And it was tied to something that I really wanted to experience, which was Pokopia. So instead of thinking, do I need this? I just started to play and enjoy gaming again, which was amazing. Which is actually really nice and honestly enough for me to say, yes, it's worth it. If you are in the same position as me, you have a Switch 1, a Steam Deck, and a PC, and you are thinking, is it worth it? Depends on you. Do you need it? No. But if you're someone that cares about cozy gaming, the Nintendo titles, you love Pokemon, you love... Did I say already cozy games? Well, you get the drill. And especially if you are upgrading for a non-OLED handheld experience, I feel that this upgrade is worth it. For me, it wasn't about logic, it was more about comfort. Cozy gaming hits differently when the screen itself feels soft and colorful, and I think that's what made it worth it for me. Anyway, I'd love to know, are you team one console is enough? Or accidental handheld gaming consoles collector like me now? If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and follow in all my other social media that are gonna be in the description below. Also, I go live stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. EST. I have a Discord if you are 18 plus, so yeah, feel free to check all my social media down below. Thank you so much for seeing until the end. Drink a lot of water, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!